Mayhem has arrived here in Hartford, Connecticut at the Xfinity Center for the 2015 Rockstar Energy Drink Mayhem Festival. It's number 8, so they brought quite a lineup. We have Slayer, we have King Diamond, we have HELLYEAH, we have the Devil Wears Prada, and the list goes on and on and on. Right now what you can see behind me is the Victory Records stage. And you know what? The crowd here in Hartford, Connecticut always brings it, man. Always well behaved, but always a rager. It's not like they're like sitting around. No, but they take care of each other. They pick each other up. That's what the Mayhem's all about. This is number 8. Let's do this. So far, so good here on the Mayhem Fest?
Yeah, it's been fun. You know, my only complaint is I haven't got a chance to get over to the second stage and see any of the bands over there because sometimes the second stage is so far away. But other than that, it's been great.
And it's not like you can be passing by and people won't notice who you are, right? You're Paul from Slayer, so they're gonna be like, oh, so right? That kind of gets in the way a little bit.
No, not at all. I guess so. I mean, because sometimes you got to walk there or whatever, and we've been getting there kind of late. So, but yeah, no, it's been it's a fun festival with a lot of good bands, and it's a very metal festival.
Very metal. Of course, when Slayer is headlining, you can only expect the best. And of course, you got another legend in music and heavy music, King Diamond, which, as we know, it's a miracle that he's able to still be doing this.
Oh, he sounds. I'm amazed. He sounds awesome. I mean, the first show, I was standing on the side of the stage listening to him, going, "Holy crap!" He sounds like he was just started. And I love King Diamond and Merciful Fate, so it's just, I don't know if some people get the fact that they're seeing a legend. But King Diamond's amazing. Any Slayer stories, whether it's on this tour when you were growing up, going to a show, something like, oh my God, your Slayer moment that's in your book?
I think the Slayer moment for me is just, getting the respect and acknowledgement from those dudes, man. It's Slayer, dude. They wrote Rain and Blood. That was like the earth-shattering moment for a lot of us, man. The second coming almost, musically. And I think, just on this tour, seeing them in this element, being able to bounce back from a loss, like with Jeff, and getting somebody like Gary, who is a perfect fit for that band, and continuing on without Lombardo, and they're fucking great, man. They are playing on top of their game. It's awesome.
Yeah, they're not fucking around at all.
No. They never did they?
Never.
When we were younger kids, like 17, our singer Mike and I went to Goodwill and found Rain and Blood cassette tape. And we were driving cars that had cassette players, obviously. So we were just ream around, listening to that, getting crazy and stuff. So it was that and The Priest all day for him and I.
I actually do remember my first Slayer show, man. I was at I don't know if you know, but the actual Ultimate Revenge tour in '85. I don't know if you know the original one. It was Exodus, Venom, and Slayer. I was at that show in Milwaukee. Actually, it was 1985, and that's where my soul was stolen. That's where it actually got stolen from Slayer that night, and here I am today.
Playing with them.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, man. I grew up on Slayer and all the German invasion.
I was drunk, I think. So I think I liked it. It was fun, but I was also very drunk. It was Spain. It was hot. I remember that.
We made really good friends with Gary Holt when we toured with Exodus. You know what I mean? And he was one of those guys that kind of took us under his wing. And out here on the Mayhem Fest, it's kind of strict. Not anybody can just go see Slayer side stage. You know what I mean? But thankfully, we know Gary, and we told him, hey man, we want to go see you out there. And sure enough, he hooked us up with some side stage passes, and we got to see him side stage, which, in all honesty, it was great and awesome seeing him side stage, but you need to see that show from the crowd because it's insane, man. And just to be able to be touring with them and to know Gary and Gary to be, a friend of the band's, it's really awesome, man. It's one of those things that's making this trip special.
And then there's those obviously King Diamond, HELLYEAH, the Devil Wears Prada. Great lineup.
Yeah, definitely. I got to meet Vinny the other day, and I'm not gonna lie, I fangirled hard because Pantera is like.
And you're from Texas.
Exactly. That's in my DNA. You know what I mean? So those guys are revered as gods to me, and just to see him and talk a little Dallas Cowboys football with him, and he had a little barbecue outside of his bus and invited us, and it was a great time, man. It's good bonding with all these guys.
What happened with your leg, dude? Were you hanging out with Dave Grohl?
That was a drive-by, dude. You didn't know that? Yeah, no, I'm only kidding. I wish it was a fucking cool story like that, but I was just getting a ride back to our bus, and I got thrown off the golf cart in a bad maneuver from the golf cart, and it wasn't like I got thrown off. It was more like a heavy lunge, like a step, and it just shattered both sides of my ankle, man, like a light bulb. So I had to spend 3 days in a hospital in Munich, get surgery there.
What are some of the things that you have to bring with yourself on tour to be able to kind of make it more like homey?
I have my Xbox, laptop, phone. I'm like a tech guy, but that and just we recently started bringing all these Nick Cage movies with us. Like, we have a wall that has like 15 Nicolas Cage movies. It's a shrine kind of thing, so we just get a little loopy out here.
I'm my shaver. That's my number one thing. I'm a big shaver. I like bringing I shave twice a day. Just basic stuff, reading materials, stuff like that. Nothing too special. My guitars are my main thing, man.
Are you the only female musician on the tour?
I am, which I'm a little bit concerned about because it's pretty many bands here, and it's weird. I'm the only one.
It might be the first Mayhem Fest that happens, because they usually have more females playing.
That's good, though, but yeah, so that is a bit weird. We should have more females.
But you're the one carrying the torch on the tour.
I do, and I do my best. I try to.
What's coming after Mayhem Fest for you guys?
After Mayhem Fest, let's see. We're home, got a little time off. The record gets released September 11th. Then we're doing the motorboat, Japan, and I'm not sure if there's something else in between that. And then we're going to finish the year off in Europe.
We're going to finish this tour up, get a few days off, and then head to New Zealand, Australia, Japan, and then fly home September 10th, I think. And then going to take a little bit of time down just to kind of, replenish. And then start working on a new record, man, in late September, early October. And hopefully have it out by next year.
We have a Space EP coming out on August 21st. It's like a concept EP. And then we're going to do some touring this fall around. So
we're going to go back and rest for about a month. And then I know we got Mexico coming up in September and South America. And then I'm trying to get back out in the U.S. in October right now to do another run. And finish this wheel, keep it spinning, and keep it just revolving and bigger and getting bigger.
We're going to take a very, very short time off, and then we're back on the road again. We're going to do We Sold Our Souls to Metal tour with Soulfly, Soilwork, and Decapitated. And hopefully after that, maybe a trip across the pond to Europe. And, we got a lot of things coming up, man. We're going to be busy all the way till next summer.
The fans, as you know, when you go to a different place, maybe, of course, in Europe they're going to have blue eyes, green eyes. In South America, then it can be darker skin. But wherever you go, they always have the Slayer shirt, the metal shirts.
I know, yeah. That is awesome. It's like music unites people.
Music unites people, exactly.
Into the death!